I have to do this myself. If I try to get the others, they'll just get taken down like Finn. Yeah, as if I could win either. She's stronger than I remember. If I'm going to take her down, I'll need an edge. The question is, what? That's it. I got it.
There's a long road just behind you. Everything else comes so fast. Memories are all inside you, and you never make them back. I can feel that you're in through the world that you not make sense. You can feel what I mean now that you're here. Just know there's nothing to fear along the way. There's nothing I could say, nothing I could say.
I'm surprised the tournament's still going. I feel like we've taken out a dozen other guild members. How many points do you think we got?
Too many to count. If we keep this up, that victory's as good as ours.
What the? A sniper. But where?
Get out of my way. And Finn said he prefers walking across the city. Unbelievable. This is exactly what the trolleys are for. Home sweet home. Locked, but that's fine. I don't need to go that way. The painting depicts a family of 4. The 2 older figures, a man and a woman, wear masks in the background. In front of them are 2 young girls, one much smaller than the other. They made us stand like that for hours. Faye wanted to smile for the painting. Father shut that down almost immediately. I remember I didn't want to be there. I always thought I was just bored, but I think the younger me realized I didn't belong even then. I'm surprised they left this up. I'm in it after all. My old room. I wonder if they turned it into a storage closet by now. I remember the day I left. It was the same day I joined Silver Moon. I came back here one last time to grab everything I needed before I left for good. I tried to avoid everyone. Faye, Mother. But even so, Father caught me before I could leave. He called me a disappointment, and told me he'd be waiting for me to come to my senses. Finish my tantrum, I think he put it. There's nothing left for me in there. That's Faye's room. It was always so close, but I think I could count on one hand the amount of times I've been in there. There's no reason for me to go in there. She was always better with a sword than me. She made sure to remind me of that every time we sparred. No wonder she made it into Shadow Noctis. I can't remember a time she lost anything. And of course, if she has her way, she'll win this competition too. Sorry, sister. You'll have to settle for second this time. Is this Faye's diary? I don't know if I'm comfortable opening this. All's fair in love and war, sister. I see. I've read enough. This isn't what I'm here for. What the? It's not there? Did they move it? No, there's no way! Where the hell is it?
Where's what? Hello, daughter.
Mother. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing, Guinevere.
I'm here for requium, not you. So just tell me where it is, so I can get out of here.
When did you become so cold? I remember when you were young, so focused, so determined. The idea of you joining Shadow Noctis felt like destiny. You let nothing come between you and your ambitions. What happened to that, Gwen?
You want to know what happened to her? I'll tell you what happened. You're looking at her. I'm just as ambitious as you raised me. I'm still trying to get stronger because you expect it of me. You, Father, everyone! To be a part of this family means you have to be perfect. If you're not infallible in every way, you're not worthy of being in the Cosma clan. You're a disappointment. I couldn't afford to have any weakness. Not if I wanted to be good enough for this family.
It was your dream to join Shadow Noctis.
And it was your dream that I'd be perfect enough to be worthy. You want to know something, Mother? I'm not perfect. And I'm nowhere near as perfect as Faye is. I spent my whole life trying to chase this idea of perfection, but it's always out of my reach. I was never worthy of Shadow Noctis. Why else do you think I joined Silver Moon? Part of it was to get out of that overwhelming burden of making you proud, but it was always about proving myself. Not to you, or to Father, but to me. If I could make Silver Moon, the guild everyone laughs at, if I could make them great, then maybe I'd be worthy of being in this family. But that's the curse you left me. Always wanting to be perfect, but never being able to reach it. I know I'll never be good enough, but because of you and Father, I can never stop trying. You did this to me. So, when I fail you for the last time, at least I'll already be right where I belong. Right?
Do you remember why our family wears these masks?
To never let our enemies see our intent.
That's what your father taught you. The truth, daughter? It's so no one can see how you truly feel.
Mother,
Don't. You asked what I was doing here, daughter? I was hiding. I did not wish to watch my family tear itself apart for the final time. Your father's become obsessed with his pursuit of power, consumed by his need to enforce Obscura's might over Stellari. My two darling daughters have turned their backs on one another and are fighting as if they were different blood. And you, Guinevere, have abandoned us. And I cannot blame you for that. I have failed as the matriarch of this family. Once we were the proudest, but now we are the loneliest.
I'm so sorry. Mother, I never knew. I let you down again. Just as I always have. Time and time again, I prove that I'm not enough for this family. No matter how hard I try, it doesn't matter. I could never be enough. I could never make you proud.
I'm proud of you, daughter. I always have been.
Mother, I need requium. Where is it?
You came too late, Guinevere. Your sister already took it.
Faye took it. Then I already lost.
Is winning this competition that important to you?
Mm-hmm.
Then you would need to understand something important. You sought requiem because you believed it would give you the strength needed to win. But that isn't the case, daughter. You believe yourself to be weak, but the truth is strength and weakness are illusions. They are simply measurements based on an individual's perception. You believe your sister to be stronger, yes? Then you have crafted that illusion. If winning is what you really want, then you must shatter that illusion.
But how?
Requiem is not the key to power. It reflects the strength of the one that wields it. Pitting daughter on daughter is something I never wished, but our family's traditions demand it. Only one of you can be the worthy successor, And if Faye believes herself to be the one to inherit it... Come, daughter. It seems only fair to even the playing field.
What do you mean?
You and your sister have spent your whole lives learning your father's techniques. Well, how would you like to learn one of mine?
So, she still hasn't woken up?
I kept an eye on her all night while you guys rested. She's still recovering.
You stayed up all night? Aren't you tired?
Yes, extremely.
We need to keep going. She wouldn't want us sitting around for the rest of the tournament. If I know Aubrey... Actually, I don't really, but I know she'd get angry at me if I wasn't out there getting more points.
That's a good idea. You two can go on ahead and try to do that.
You're not coming?
No. Someone's gotta stay here and keep an eye on Aubrey.
You're sure you want to be here when she wakes up? She's totally gonna scream at you for wasting time.
It wouldn't be the first time, Rex. And it definitely won't be the last. I'm fine. You two, though, win this for us, alright? And if you see any loose coins while you're out...
I'll get enough to buy us a celebratory feast! And then a celebratory feast to celebrate the celebratory feast! And then...
How much food can you eat?
Let's get that feast!
That last fight was very risky. I think we might have run through all of the weakest guilds. We've lasted this long, and given that we've been gathering points almost the entire time, we must at least be placed within the top 20 guilds of the competition. But if that's the case, then we've certainly reached a point where the only way to get more points is to take on stronger guilds. We might have finally reached our limit. I've run low on Eidos, and you look like you need a break. Come on, let's head back to the guild hall and strategize with the others. Is something wrong, Hazel? Ugh, come on, spit it out, Hazel!
It seems I found some more Silver Moon members.
Shadow Noctis.
Relax. You two are the lowest members of your guild. I'm not here for you. However, that doesn't mean you're free to leave. I need your help with something. Give me Gwen, and I'll spare the rest of your guild.
Gwen? Why would... So that's why she was worried about being hunted. Oh, for the love of...
Enough. Tell me where Gwen is.
Why? So you can take her down?
Tell me, and you get to walk away from this encounter. I'm being more than nice.
The way she's talking means Gwen must have got away. But we don't know where she is either. But why isn't she willing to take us down? She'd be taking out the competition. Unless...
Quit stalling. I don't have all day.
We're not telling you where she is.
Your loyalty is admirable, but unnecessary.
It's not loyalty. It's logic. You said it yourself. Hazel and I are only worth a meager 3 points collectively, while Gwen is worth a whopping 8. And since she's the most capable person in our guild, it only follows that her safety is more important than ours. So you taking us down doesn't hurt our team all that much.
I'll make it painful.
And you are very set on Gwen, huh? You know, anyone else would have just taken us out and be done with it. We're Silver Moon after all. Everyone hates us. But you? You hate something else more. You don't care about wiping us out because you're here to wipe out Gwen. And not because it will help you win, but because you just want her gone. Which, when you think about it, is pretty stupid. Here you are, wasting time talking to rank 7s and 8s rather than getting points. You're more set on tracking down one person than actually trying to get points. Aren't you the rank 1 member of Shadow Noctis? How many points have you gotten for your guild? Because we low ranks have been doing pretty well for ourselves. In fact, only one of us has been taken down so far. But you already know all about that, right? Say, wasn't Gwen there when we got attacked by Shadow Noctis? That was you, wasn't it? You already ran into Gwen, so how come you're still asking where she is? Unless, of course, you already failed to take her down once.
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Silver Moon.
Truth is, we were never walking out of this alleyway. I just wanted to make sure of one thing before we got taken out.
And just what was that one thing?
That we're in the lead. And you're never getting Gwen.
I made the mistake of underestimating your inability to go down easy once. It won't happen again. You'll be the first to witness my true potential. Count yourselves lucky. You won't be the last.
I feel like we haven't run into as many people. I guess the competition's finally thinning out.
Yeah. I miss Finn and Gwen. It feels like I haven't seen them in forever. I hope they're okay. They're really strong. Way stronger than me. So is Aubrey. And now that they're missing, and Aubrey's down.
Whoa, Rex! I wouldn't sell yourself short. You're crazy tough. You took on Tristan and you outsmarted that crazy guy. I'm sure if Finn and Gwen were here, they'd be super proud of you too.
I'm not so sure. They totally think I'm weak. They ranked me 5th, after all.
Wow, 5th? I wish my guild ranked me that high.
Oh man, I'm such a jerk.
Huh? What makes you say that?
This whole time I was being selfish. I was so worried about being the strongest that I couldn't handle being anything but rank 1. When in reality, you're right. Being ranked 5th should be an honor. I'm in a guild. I have friends. I've won fights. And yet none of that is enough for me? I'm sorry for sounding so selfish.
This is surprisingly astute, Rex. No offense, but I could never have pictured you saying any of that when I first met you.
Yeah, well, I've had some great teachers. And I guess that means I've still got a long way to go. But I know I'll get there one day.
Get where?
That place at the top. Where I'll be strong enough to protect my friends like they've protected me. That's my dream.
Aw, how cute.
Rose.
Hello again, Silver Moon brat. I was hoping you were the first of your guild I'd come across. And a +1? What, Silver Moon is so pathetic it has to outsource its allies?
You're that rude lady from before!
Who are you again?
What?!
Whatever. I'm not here for you.
So you finally decided to chase me down then?
I figured I let you have your fun long enough. But it's about time someone reminds you of your place.
You took the words right out of my...
You've gotten slower, Rex.
Just hold still!
All this time and all those fights, yet the difference between us is still night and day. I am the shade of Cloudreach. I am the third rank of Gold Star. I am Rose. Who are you, huh? Who is Rex, other than some imposer who thinks he's a big shot? You're nothing, Rex. You see us as rivals, but the truth is that there could be no greater divide between us. All this time, and you still have never closed the distance between our skill levels. One of these days, you're going to learn. You're nowhere near as strong as you think you are. How disappointing.
Rex, now's not the time to take a break. Now's the time for revenge. Come on, up. The fight's barely even started.
Just give me a minute or two.
No breaks. Do you realize what kind of opportunity this is? That girl is a shade, Rex, just like you. And just like you, she has a dark spirit. Remember that little issue in the woods? I told you we could resolve it by consuming that dark spirit. Well, guess what? Now's your chance to fulfill your end of the deal. Get me that dark spirit, and I'll give you all the power you need.
Really?
Am I not a spirit of my word? I've practically spoiled you with how much power I've lent you. And you know what? I'll spoil you some more. We take down that shade and consume her dark spirit, and we both benefit. I get stronger, and you get one less thorn in your side. Come on, Rex. Don't you want to see her get put in her place? Now's your chance to show her why she should never cross us again. Or any other dark spirits, for that matter. They'll come to fear us, and then all of Arcadia will know our name. Sorry, I'm just really excited. So, what do you say, Rex? Shall we feast?
I went through all that work to not have to do it before. But now... I'm starving. Let's take her down.
Yay! I knew you'd see it my way. Time for a second wind, Rex. Don't you dare lose this time.
What is your problem, lady?
Huh?
For someone who keeps saying you're better than him, you sure are obsessed with Rex.
What?
You're just like the jerks in my guild. Always looking down on me because you've got everything figured out. Well, just because we're the worst versions of you doesn't mean we're not human. I've watched everyone around me climb the ranks faster than I ever could, but that never stopped me from trying. And Rex is no different. No matter what, he tries to find some way to get stronger for his next fight. Who cares if he isn't the strongest, or if he doesn't grow as fast as everyone else? He's got twice the heart that you have. And to me, that's what makes him the better shade.
If you were a competitor and not a civilian, I would crush you right here and now for talking to me like that. You're just like the rest of Silver Moon. Worthless dregs clinging to the bottom of society. Rex is as pathetic as they come. Who cares about the opinion of someone just as worthless? At the end of the day, you're all just
in my way!
How about we pick up where he left off?
Good. This wouldn't have been worth the effort if you went down that easy. Now that you're taking this seriously, I can put you down at your best. Then I'll finally prove, once and for all, that I'm the superior shade.
I've never lost a fight. I'm not starting now.
You could think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. And when I fall, it starts again. And when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again. And now I see it's in my head. Yeah. There's something that saved me all the time in myself. It appears when I am breaking down, like a whisper in my head, come from out of nowhere. Like a whisper in my head, when I've got something to share.